if you have a 50,000 or 100,000 person organization, you can't have a leader say, this is our new policy. There has to be a mechanism or a way to push some autonomy to leaders and to people who are close to the work that's being done.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, we're quite small, so it's a different situation, but I can imagine the complexities that come with a larger organization. And there's so many different types of teams within an organization, and what works best for different teams won't work, what works for one team won't work for the other. But even within a team, people's lives change over the course of a year, 2 years, etc. So their priorities can change, their lifestyle priorities or their schedules, and having that flexibility and open and constant discussion. So how often do you redo that workshop to make sure that you're staying up to date with the latest needs or the latest shifts?
So for the Future Forum team, and this is kind of fun, we get to live, the insights that we see through our data, we hold ourselves accountable to. And I can say for us, the cadence was once a month when we started. We said, let's do this as a team. Let's define how we work. We'll set 3 or 4 main topics or themes, and we'll define what each of those is. How will we measure success? How will we know where we're successful? And we'll come back to it every month as a part of our regular team meeting cadence. And we'll make changes where we need to. And then what we found is that those topics kind of settled like our core collaboration hours. They've changed a little bit on the margins, but we're comfortable with that now. We've talked about how how do we rumble as a team? How do we disagree? How do we make space for debating, discussing, deciding the most important things? That took a bunch of iteration at the beginning. I would say our team norms have settled, and now we check in about once a quarter.
Okay.
And when we bring someone new on the team, we make sure we make space to bring that person in and talk about how we work, but also how we defined that, and to ask them for input or ideas or changes so that we're continuing to evolve as we grow.